Hello, everyone. Jeb from Jeb's Project. Let's see what we have on the bench today. Well, on the bench today, we have a GE Super Bass with multiple issues. So let's turn her on. I have her hooked up to the dummy load at the moment. And let's see here. Oh, and we've got to have the microphone hooked up to take a listen. Well, let's turn the antenna, or set the antenna. Oh, it's not on the dummy load. Done the main antenna. Let's switch. Let's check. Antenna A or B? Antenna A. I'm on antenna A. Doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Noise blocker. CB, it's in CB. It's CBPA. Okay. Modulation meter. Hello, 1212. She doesn't go into transmit. So that's not good. Okay, let's start from scratch here. See if we can't find what's going on. First thing with these things is let's check the VFO. We'll check that to see if we have our voltage RVFO. That seems to be a common issue with these radios. Okay, before we start, or before we check the VCO, actually, yeah, the VCO. Let's do a quick inspection of the interior of this radio. We've got a loose wire there, which seems to be off this post down here. It was looped, but it's disconnected. That doesn't help. So let's take a look if we have any other wires broke loose. Don't see any other wires broke loose. Let's take a look at some cores here. Looks like they have been turned quite a bit. That one's pretty rough. But sorry if I get my head in the way here. I'm trying to see if there's any, if that core is cracked or not. Let me get my light out here. And it doesn't seem to be good. Okay. A loose wire. We'll have to wrap that back around and resolder that. We'll do that before we do anything else, after we get done with the inspection. Okay, let's flip it up and take a look at the bottom side. Okay, take a look at some cores here. Seem to be, so far so good, which is a good thing, because getting these cores or getting these coils is almost impossible. It is very hard to find any. Luckily, there is a person I know that has one of these that he's using for parts. So if I do run into one, he might have one. Looks like somebody's replaced a chip there in this radio. That chip has been replaced. So there has been some work done on in this. So, alright, let's go on to check the VCO. Okay, we threw some painter's tape around the base of this. It's pretty nice shape, so we'll try to keep from not scratching it up. So throw some tape on her and help protect her. Alright, now we can go on to check into whether we've got VCO voltage or not. Okay, the first thing we need to do is repair the tracers on the PLL chip, PLL02A, right down here. You can see down in there I put two jumper wires there and there where they had the traces cut. That was on the PLL circuit. That's the only thing I've seen at this point that I needed to redo. So now we're going to have to start going down through the alignment procedure and see what we're missing and whatever voltages need to be changed. Okay, according to the service manual, I'm supposed to adjust VR204 on channel 19 for 0.21 volts at test point 10, which is this side of the variable. Let's raise it up. 0.8923. See if we can get it back or down just too far. This variable is extremely touchy. You really should replace it, which I probably will. And well, right now I just need to get it close to verify. Okay. Let's see if we can get her to. Yeah, she won't quite go to 2.1. Oh, there's 2.1. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. She's variable, but she's close. I'll have to replace that VR 204, which I have it marked down to be replaced. Next thing is telling me to go to channel 19 AM or upper sideband and adjust CT 201, adjust for, well, connect a frequency counter to test point 2, which is right there, test point 2, and we've got the frequency counter connected. Let's see if I can get it around here to the frequency counter. Let's see if we can, whoop. I know she's sideways there, but you can see that 102402. I adjusted it earlier before I had the service manual. So let's bring this back over here. But we do have our 10240 from test point 2. So, alright, let me move on to the next step. I'm just going to continue on until I find something that's not right. Then when I find it, I'll let you know. Okay, according to the alignment procedure, after I adjust CT203 for 20.105, that's on upper sideband off of test point 3. We switch over to lower sideband and adjust 202 for 201035, which is this one right down here, the one closest to the chassis. And I'm only getting very, very little adjustment. So it's not adjusting properly. So let's go see what we can find. Okay, we're not having very much change on 202. CT 202. We had to go looking for why that's not changing. Well, according to this, it Q204 needs to have 0.71 volts on the base when you switch it up to the lower sideband. And so in order to run 202 to ground. So let's take a look at the base of Q204. Okay, Q204 is this one right down in here. So let's take a look at the voltages onto the 204. Right now we've got, okay, that's right now it's an AM. There's lower sideband. Got a slight bit of a shift there, but nothing major. Let's check the other side. Nothing. Check the center. I'm not sure which one's base at the moment. Okay, my meter's getting ready to shut off. And we've got no voltage shift. Okay, we got to find out where we're missing our voltage. Okay, I'm unable to do a screen capture because I'm using the Sam's manual for this one. There's Q204, the base of 204. Come up here, we got it R215, the 10K ohm resistor. So let's check the voltage on each side of R15. Okay, there's one end of R215, which is straight down in here. Let's check the other side of R215, and we're pretty much no voltage there either. Okay, so we've got no voltage at R215 either. So let's chase it on back here. And come up, come across, come down, come back. Okay. According to this, it goes to VR2. Okay, must be VR2 is a biasing resistor. Oh, that says volume. That's not right. I must not have chased that correctly. Okay, it says VIO. Okay. Let's come across. Down the middle. Oh, I didn't do that right. Okay, it comes right straight to the lower sideband switch. And that's being fed. Let's see here. That heavy line comes across over to this side. Go off to this one, which comes off to R1, a 10K ohm resistor. Okay, so that feeds two transistors. That feeds the 10692 crystal. Excuse me. 10692 yeah, crystal. Okay, so we've got a problem at our lower sideband switch. So we'll see if I can find what's going on there. Okay, found out why we weren't able to adjust CT202. The voltage to go to this transistor, which engages the 202 for adjusting lower sideband. It had a bad connection on this header. Pin 6 pin 6 had our voltage, but we didn't have it to the board. Had a bad connection in that header. Must be some corrosion in there. We'll throw some cleaner in there after a bit. But right now we can go ahead and do our adjustment. We need to adjust 202 for 20, 10, 3, 5. Okay. Bring her up 3, 5. And almost there we go. Plus or minus 20 hertz. I'm taking her a lot closer to 20 hertz. But okay. I think 3 hertz is well within tolerance. Okay, let's switch over to AM and see if we still have our 5-0. We do. We're a little off on that. Let's retune it so that we have our within our 20 hertz tolerance. Okay. Of course it would change as soon as I remove the tool. Bring her back up just a touch. Bring her up some more. Well, way too far on that. Bring her back up. Wow. Okay. Well, I would say that's good enough. It's right on the money. Okay, now it says to connect voltmeter to test point 1 on AM or upper sideband for channel 1. So let's bring her down to 1. Channel 1 for the VCO at test point 1. Let's read this again. And adjust for 3.6 volts. We don't, okay. Let's take a look. Test point 1. We got 0.0188. Okay, let's see if we can adjust the VCO and get nothing out of the VCO, which is not good. That would indicate that the varactor is gone on the VCO. Okay, well, see if we can find a VCO for it, or repair it. They're supposed to be able to replace the varactor in here. You got to pull the VCO, pull it apart, clip away the resin, and replace the varactor. Okay, very good. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty. Yeah, while we're looking for a VCO for it, I do apologize for the audio. I knocked the mic over and didn't get a very good recording on some of it. Let's see if I can find another microphone. Okay, this is the end of part 1, and as soon as I get the VCO, we'll get it in and continue on with the repairs of this GE Super Bass. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would be appreciated. So you all have a great day.